Their plan was to impose the COVID-19 false flag event and then force vaccinate, mark of the beast, all of us, with the goal of reducing the world population to 500 million from 7.4 billion. Their goal of a new world order is not new. It has been planned for hundreds of years and has been passed down from generation to generation through the 13 bloodline families who answer to their overlords, never to be spoken of, as they knew that if we found out, they would be hunted down and dealt with swiftly. Thus the Great Awakening, the new world that God has always intended for us. We only need to travel back in time 152 years when the Organic Act of 1871 was enacted, and then move forward to the current day. Their plan extends much further back than 1871. This was not the first time they've executed a reset of humanity here on this realm we call Earth. I encourage you to research everything that I am providing. The Act of 1871 was the instrument they used after the U.S. lost the Revolutionary War. It was at this time that the Rothschilds and the global bankers infiltrated countries throughout the world. The U.S. Treasury was financially exhausted due to the war that the global bankers had orchestrated. The global bankers have started every war, funding both sides to control humanity. The global bankers then pulled us into their web of deceit and lies through a loan, which allowed them to infiltrate not only the U.S. through our governments, but worldwide. The execution of this plan allowed them to infiltrate banking, courts, medical, educational systems, churches worldwide. They had gained control of everything. The central banks, IMF, Federal Reserve, IRS, corporations are not our friends, folks. The Act of 1871 was a treasonous act against humanity, and it was passed by the 41st Congress unlawfully against the original U.S. Constitution. This treasonous act enabled the global bankers to take away our sovereignty and dissolve the Republic for America. The global bankers turned our country into the United States of America Corporation and put a gold fringe around our great flag to represent their corporation. So the gold fringe represents Admiralty law, which is what we've been under, and that's the law of the sea. And when you see the capital letters, if you know how corporations do things, it's in capitals. And if you look at your birth certificates, you'll notice your name is in capitals because you're chattel of a corporation called the United States of America. They infiltrated our legal system, moving us from common law, God's natural law, land, air, and water, to corporate maritime law, using the English language, legalese. Maritime law is conducted by the Bar Association. See, the word bar in itself reminds you of things in the ocean. A British accredited register and not constitutional law. So, with all of these facts presented, this is the Great Awakening. The British Crown, along with the Vatican, has controlled all of humanity through the strong arm of the United States of America Corporation in all capitalized letters, and we no longer comply.